With me today is the top end from GAMEON's premium series of gaming monitors. It's a 4K 144Hz IPS panel. We're going to have a look inside the box and talk about my overall experience with it. First thing out of the box is the user's manual, which I'm glad to report is also printed in Arabic. It's also great to see that it comes with an HDMI cable, a DisplayPort cable, a Type-C to Type-C cable which allows both power and display out. The mount is relatively simple. It comes in two pieces and is connected using the 4 screws which we'll find inside the box. As a common practice, I always recommend attaching the mount onto the back of the display before taking it out of the box to avoid handling the screen directly, which can potentially cause damage. The back is a fairly simple design, a solid black plastic cover with very little branding. The I/O port is well labeled, making connections much easier without having the need to flip it over to look at where everything goes. One of the improvements on this model is the new on-screen display. The buttons have icons on top of them, eliminating the need for you to mess around just to figure out how everything works. Here we'll find our image adjustment settings with a good selection of presets, or I can just tune it all manually. At 28 inches with a resolution of 4K, we get a very high pixel density. This results in a much sharper image, which is great for playing AAA titles. The refresh rate is 144Hz with 0.5 millisecond response time, which keeps ghosting to a minimum, especially with the help of G-Sync and FreeSync depending on your GPU. I played plenty of Starfield on it. One of the things I really enjoyed here is the deep blacks with little to no backlight bleed. In a space game like this with lots of dark scenes, it can really make a big difference. Consuming native 4K content such as YouTube or Netflix is also a fantastic experience. However, the cost of all this resolution is naturally going to be the frame rate. So if you're planning to use this on a PC, make sure your hardware is powerful enough to get decent frame rates in the games you wish to play. Last but not least, I connected my PlayStation 5 and made sure I was getting 120Hz from the settings. Even though HDR is supported here, I recommend keeping it off. Generally, any monitor that doesn't support HDR10 or local dimming zones will not utilize the HDR properties very well, which can drop the quality of the image overall. I recommend you try it out for yourself before deciding on keeping it on or turning it off. My overall experience with this monitor was great, be it for PlayStation or PC. I'm also glad to see the improvements rolling out with each new model from GAMEON. It wasn't too long ago where getting a 4K HDMI 2.1 monitor was a heavy investment. Things have come a long way and it's far more attainable now than before. If you haven't made the move to 4K yet, this could be a great choice as it comes at a lower price point when compared to big brand names. If you liked the video, don't forget to click the like button and stay tuned for future releases.